everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank you all in advance. But on tap on this episode, we are tasting and reviewing a traveling beer. A beer from way across the pond, from way across the Atlantic. And this beer was hand-delivered right to the Booze Geek. Hey, you can't get better than that. Or as like Fonzie says, hey. Anyways, well, what's the beer? Well, the beer we're tasting is from Cervezas Cuenca, and they are located in Cuenca, Spain. So this beer, this is their ER BOQUERON. Now, this beer is a little interesting. So this beer is an unfiltered ale that is brewed using Mediterranean seawater. A little bit different. We love experimentation on the show, and I can't think off the top of my head another beer that is brewed with Mediterranean seawater. I don't know. But Mediterranean seawater off the coast of Spain. Interesting. But anyways, this beer also clocks in at 4.8% ABV. So with all that, right to my hands, right to the Booze Geek. Let's pop the top on this one and have some fun. I am very excited to try this beer, and I'm glad I get to put it on the show. So here we go. Here we go. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Let's do this. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, zero smoke, but let's get a nice little pour on this one. Ooh, this one's pouring effervescent. It sure is. Very effervescent here. Look at those bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. What's a hot tub without bubbles? But anyways, color. Wow, look at that. I mean, that's a really pale straw. We got about a half finger veil of bubbles floating on top. But yeah, nice color on that. Nice effervescent and clear. And crisp, it's bubbling. But let's give this one a swirl and see what we got going on the nose. Here we go. Nose number 1 for the ER BOQUERON. Nose number 1, baby. Oh, okay. Well, we have some notes of almost like baked biscuits. We also have slight bit of pear and slight bit of peach, and one more. But there is also a minerality coming off of this. Interesting. But here it is, the moment of truth. Look at that. The moment of truth. So here we go. Swirl, swirl, swirl. And I gotta admit, I do not like swirling in these glasses. These are horrible to swirl, but I'm doing the best I can. But here we go. We're prosting right now to Cervezas Cuenca, into the ER BOQUERON. Prost, baby. Sip number 1. That's a light-bodied beer. Oh, yeah. But flavor-wise, I mean, some interesting flavors going on. What do we got? Well, number 1, we're getting a little bit of that pear. We're also getting there is some grassy notes coming through. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And what else? That biscuit quality is coming through. Absolutely. However, very interesting on this. Just like the aromas, there is a minerality coming through, which is kind of like, floating there at the bottom. But we are also getting, underneath everything, there is a saline quality coming through, accompanied by just a hint of an iodine quality coming through. I mean, really interesting. I gotta admit, I mean, yeah, I mean, the seawater, yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, it's crazy. Although, even with all that, this beer is extremely crisp. It's extremely refreshing. I mean, it's drinking a little dry at the end too. I mean, it's kind of unique. I really like this. On the pint meter, I'm going to give this one more sip. No, you know what? I'm going to give this beer an 8.5. I mean, I love the creativity behind it. I love the use of the seawater. But I will admit, using that seawater definitely gives it some unique flavors and aromas on the backbone, especially on the palate. Now, I will say, the aromas, yeah, they can be bumped up a little bit, absolutely. But the flavors, I mean, with that minerality, that hint of saline, that iodine coming through, very nice job here. Very, very, very nice. And with that, yeah, I'm going to stick with that number, and I'm going to give it one more sip. Oh. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshaveapintin.com, or the blog, which is www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. And if you can find it, I recommend going to get a six-pack. And with that, we'll see you all in the next episode. So raise that pint, cheers, prost, and enjoy!